Hello, dear friends. Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I was hoping to share with you a few words from the Book of Wisdom, from the Apocrypha, and I was hoping that you would notice, I noticed anyway, how in line it is with modern day New Testament theology. You got to remember this book is written BC, before Christ, 100 to 200 BC, we don't know the exact date. And Solomon would have had the writings of Moses, but he wouldn't have anything that we're familiar with in the New Testament. Anyway, I just thought that makes it all the more remarkable for some reason. This is Book of Wisdom, chapter 3. Let's just go through it together. It's only a single page, so it won't take me long to get through it. And tell me what you think about it. I'd love to get your feedback on it. The souls of those who do what is right are in God's hand. They won't feel the pain of torment. To those who don't know any better, it seems as if they have died. Their departure from this life was considered their misfortune. Their leaving us seemed to be their destruction, but in reality, they are at peace. It may look to others as if they have been punished, but they have the hope of living forever. They were disciplined a little, but they will be rewarded with abundant good things because God tested them and found that they deserved to be with him. He tested them like gold in the furnace. He accepted them like an entirely burnt offering. Then when the time comes for judgment, the godly will burst forth and run about like fiery sparks among dry straw. The godly will judge nations and hold power over peoples, even as the Lord will rule over them forever. Those who trust in the Lord will know the truth. Those who are faithful will always be with him in love. Favor and mercy belong to the holy ones. God watches over God's chosen ones. The ungodly will get what their evil thinking deserves. They had no regard for the one who did what was right, and instead they rose up against the Lord. Those who have contempt for wisdom and instruction will be miserable. People like this have no hope. Their work won't amount to anything. Their actions will be worthless. They will marry foolish people. Their children will be wicked. Their whole family line will be cursed. What a contrast to the barren woman who has kept herself pure, who hasn't had improper relations with another. She'll be blessed. When God inspects entire lives, she will bear fruit. Even the eunuch who doesn't break the law with his hands and doesn't think evil thoughts against the Lord will receive a precious gift for his fidelity and a special place in the Lord's temple. Everyone will praise the fruit of good work. Good sense is a root that never withers. The children of the wicked, however, will come to nothing. The seed of those people who had improper relations in violation of the law will dry up. Even if they live to old age, their lives won't amount to anything. In their old age, they'll have no honor. If they die young, they'll have no hope or comfort on Judgment Day. The family line of those who don't do what is right will come to a bad end. What jumps out at me is when he says, those who trust in the Lord will know the truth. And we saw, I was listening to a message from last weekend, and when Christ rises from the dead and they recognize him, they call him Lord. And that resonated with me from this passage here, that the Lord will rule over them. For those who trust in the Lord will know the truth. And again, as I said, this is way before the time of Christ. And we listen and hear all these wonderful promises that God has for those that put their trust in him. I just find this remarkable for the time that this was written, that it is so in line with the overall theme of the Bible, but it's so in line with the message that Christ gave to us about God being a spirit, that God cares about us and wants us to live forever, and that Christ has come to show us how we can have peace with God. And so I hope that blesses you today. I know it did for me. And the sun is out shining. It's just a magnificent day out there today. So wherever you are, I hope that you're happy. I hope you're able to spend time with people you love. I hope that you're healthy. I wish the best for you. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Have yourself a wonderful day. We'll talk to you again real soon. Take care now. Bye.